The Florida Thoroughbred Breeders and Owners Association and the Florida Department of Agriculture present Thoroughbred Week with John Henderson. Also presented by Adena Springs South, Daily Racing Form, Double Diamond Farm, Gulfstream Park, Jerry Parks Insurance Group, Ocala Breeders Sales Company, Tampa Bay Downs, and Woodford Thoroughbreds.
Hello everyone and welcome to Thoroughbred Week, featuring Grade 1 stakes action from Aqueduct, Churchill Downs, and Del Mar, including a 1-2 finish by stablemates in the Cigar Mile. 2-year-old fillies at Churchill Downs and the Grade 2 Goldenrod Stakes. Stage play, the 8-5 favorite, Travis Stone has the call.
Karina Mia still in front. Stage play, she's getting a bit closer now, just a length behind in second as they round the far turn, the half in 49 seconds flat. Those two are 7 or 8 lengths clear of Dothraki Queen, who's winding up on the outside. Dream Dance is there too. And toward the rail, it's Sugarcone. From the back, Cold Disc trying to muster up a rally. Lot of ground to make up. Quarter mile to go. Karina Mia confronted by Stage Play. And these two fillies come off the turn together. Karina Mia trying to dig down toward the rail. Stage Play is full out, trying to get by with 1 furlong to do it. Karina Mia still in front, 1 length lead. Stage Play fully extended, can't get by. Karina Mia turns back. Stage Play, Karina Mia opening up through the stretch, and she's on to victory in the Goldenrod.
Karina Mia by Spendthrift Farm Stallion Malibu Moon, the front-running winner by 4 1/4 lengths over Stage Play. Julianne Leperoux aboard the Keeneland Cells Graduate in 1:45 2. Second to Stage Play on debut, the Belmont trainee broke her maiden by 9 3/4 lengths in her second start at Keeneland. The winner was bred in Kentucky by Spendthrift Farm. Karina Mia has earned nearly $164,000 for Three Chimneys Farm. The half-sister to Grade 1 stakes winner Mismatch was consigned by Warrendale Sales to the 2014 Keeneland September yearling sale, where she was purchased by Three Chimneys Farm for $410,000. Grade 2 Goldenrod stakes winner Karina Mia, the Keeneland Sales Graduate of the Week. To Aqueduct for the Grade 2 Demoiselle Stakes. Lewis Bay, the even money favorite. John Embrial has the call.
Lost Raven continues to lead here. Lost Raven pressured by Thrilled, Mo D'Amour, and on the outside, it's Disco Rose now making a move. So 4 of them are across the track, heads apart for the lead, with Lewis Bay just in behind in 5th. Then it's Invite and Floradora. Now 3 across with Disco Rose, Lost Raven at the rail, and Thrilled in between. Lewis Bay will be forced wide as the field comes into the stretch. 3/4 went in 1, 14 4, and they're stacked across with Lewis Bay out in the middle of the track. Lewis Bay way wide, but now in front. Then it's Thrilled, followed by Disco Rose and Lost Raven and Floradora. They pass the 16th pole, and Lewis Bay has the lead as they come for the finish in the Demoiselle.
Lewis Bay circles the field to take it by a length and 3/4 over Thrilled. Arad Ortiz Jr. aboard the Keeneland Cells Graduate in 1:53 2. A close second on debut, the Chad Brown trainee was coming off a 6-length maiden victory at Belmont Park. The filly by Bernardini was bred in Kentucky by her owner, Alpha Delta Stables. Lewis Bay has earned $240,000. For all your insurance needs, a specialist at Jerry Parks Insurance Group is there to assist you with 40 years of exceptional coverage. Look for Jerry Parks, John Cassie, or Kelly Weeks at the 2016 sales. Back to Churchill Downs for 2-year-olds in the Grade 2 Kentucky Jockey Club Stakes. More Spirit, the 2-1 favorite. Once again, here's Travis Stone.
Derby Express takes the field up the backstretch run. More Spirit pressing this pace right along, just a half length behind. Force It Is third down toward the rail. Gunrunner runs along in 4th. Tom's Ready 3 wide 5th. Rated R Superstar Extreme outside. Racing 6th. Aero Force going to try and save some ground 7th. 5 lengths to make up from there. Then it's Annual Report stuck on the far outside trying to get going. 4 lengths behind now with 3 furlongs to go. And then it's Nanaluch down toward the inside. Perfect Saint is wide. Starting to make up some ground is Mo Tom, and so too My Majestic Flight. Racing for the top of the stretch. More Spirit is in front. Gunrunner draws alongside. And Aero Force pops outside for the stretch drive too. Heading for the final furlong of the Kentucky Jockey Club. Gunrunner set down. More Spirit is there. On the far outside, Aero Force keeps on coming. And Mo Tom is sneaking up the rail with a 16th to go. go. Aero Force strikes to lead 16th out. More Spirit fights on. Then it's Gunrunner. Then it's Mo Tom. Here's the wire. Aero Force won.
Aero Force by Windstar Farm Stallion Colonel John takes it by a length and 3/4 over More Spirit. Julian Leperoux aboard the OBS Cells Graduate in 1:45 Winner of his first 2 starts, including the Grade 3 Bourbon Stakes, the Mark Casse trainee takes to the sloppy main track after finishing a close second in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile Turf. The colt was bred in Kentucky by Stuart Madison. A $350,000 OBS April 2-year-old, Aero Force has earned $516,000 for John Oxley. 2-year-olds at Aqueduct in the Grade 2 Remsen Stakes. Undefeated Mo Heyman, the 3-2 favorite. John Embrial has the call.
They're still chasing Donegal Moon, who continues to lead, takes the field into the far turn. Donegal Moon now by a head as Flexibility gets closer on the outside. Mohey Men is down at the rail in third, with Runaway King to his outside in fourth. Gift Box now begins to pick it up and is gaining ground in between horses. Sail Ahoy now within 4 lengths of the lead. Marengo Roads on the outside, then Hunter O'Reilly and Ravenheart, and they're at the top of the stretch in the Remsen. Here is Flexibility. On the outside is Gift Box, and towards the rail it's Mohey Men. So 3 of them arrive at the 8th pole together. Flexibility, Mohey Men. Gift Box is now in third, and now there's a 16th out, and now Mohey Men has taken over the lead, and the Tappet Colt is going to stay undefeated. He's 3 for 3. Mohey Men the winner by 2.
Mohey Man takes it officially by a length and 1/4 over Flexibility. Junior Alvarado aboard the Keeneland Cells Graduate in 1:50 Mohey Man was last seen defeating Flexibility in the Grade 2 Nashua Stakes. The Kieran McLaughlin trainee stretches out to 2 turns to make it 3 wins in 3 starts. The colt by Tappet was bred in Kentucky by Clear Sky Farm and was the co-sale stopper at $2.2 million at the 2014 Keeneland September yearling sale. Mohey Man has earned $345,000 for Shadwell Stable. Watch Thoroughbred Week replays online at tbredweek.com.
Declaration of war declares war on the opposition. Declaration of war wins the Queen Anne. And declaration of war wins the Battle of the Newsbar in the Juddmonte International. Declaration of war in a thrilling Breeders' Cup Classic.
D20, 25.5. She sells in the back. 800,000. Thank you.
Love the way you are has run by. Here's Arch. Honeymoon handicap goes to Saren.
International Grade 1 sire Arch has sired over 17% stakes horses. He is the sire of champions in 4 countries, including Eclipse champion Blaine.
Has won it ahead.
And his daughters have already produced 2 Eclipse champions. Arch, championship sire at Claiborne Farm.
A Florida bred. He is not just a racehorse. He is our heart. He is our toil and sweat. He soaks up the bright sunshine, becoming mighty and strong. He feasts on our abundant grass and drinks our mineral-rich water. He is a way of life, our champion. His excellence brings us chills as he competes, inspiring us to greatness. He is our purpose, our soul. He is a Florida bred.
Combining the legacy of Kentucky with the fertile breeding ground of Florida, Woodford Thoroughbreds proudly introduces in 2014 Warfront's best son to stand at stud, multiple graded stakes winner, Sold Out, and juvenile Grade 1 winner of the Hopeful Stakes, Currency Swap. Woodford Thoroughbreds, where a new generation of horse racing excellence has begun.
Sunny Florida produces champions from start to finish. Florida produced Breeders' Cup Classic winner Mucho Macho Man. Florida is one of the premier breeding regions and training centers in the world. We are a leading prep center for Derby winners and contenders. We boast of premier veterinary research centers and 3 major racetracks. Florida has the largest 2-year-old in training sale in the world, selling horses 6 times annually. Florida is proudly represented by the Florida Thoroughbred Breeders and Owners Association. Sunny Florida produces champions from start to finish.
Welcome back to Thoroughbred Week with the long shot winner of the Grade 1 Matriarch Stakes coming up in this segment. We begin with 3-year-old stakes action presented by BC2A Paste. Reduce the likelihood of tying up with BC2A Paste. Turf 3-year-olds at Del Mar in the Grade 1 Hollywood Derby. The 9-10 favorite, Trevor Denman, picks up the call.
They head to the 3/4 pole, and Acceptance has ensured a good pace here. Acceptance now striding away, leads by 3 lengths, but Om is coming after him. Om closes in from second. Then we come back to Closing Bell and Charlotte Ray. Up alongside comes Crittenden in the blue colours. Behind that, Fundamental. Marches now about 10 lengths off the leader. Then comes Chiropractor, Royal Albert Hall on the far side. Tucked in behind that comes Offering Plan, a good 12-13 off the leaders. And then we come back to Soul Driver and Money Multiplier. Into the turn they go, and Om has made an early run at Acceptance, and now Om goes looking for the lead. And Om is the new leader in the Hollywood Derby at the top of the lane. Acceptance not done. He's coming back at them now. In behind that, coming to chase them home is Closing Bell in the white cap. Suddenly they're all coming from behind. Charlotte Ray down at the rail. March is making a run. Chiropractor's in with a shot. Homeward Bound and Om as a wall of horses chasing. It's Chiropractor, March. A late run down the centre from Offering Plan. Absolute cavalry charge for the wire. It's March on the outside. Chiropractor in a driving finish here over March.
14-1 Chiropractor holds off 12-1 March by a head, with the favorite Om fading to third. Corey Nakatani aboard the Thoroughbred in 148-4. Chiropractor making his stakes debut after finishing second against Allowance Company over the course. The gelding by Kitten's Joy becomes the second graded stakes winner on the card for trainer Tom Proctor and Glen Hill Farm. Chiropractor has earned $273,000. The half-brother to Grade 1 winning millionaire Coil was bred in Florida by Glen Hill Farm. Thoroughbreds, race him or chase him. Older turf horses at Del Mar in the Grade 2 Seabiscuit handicap. Seek Again, the 2-1 favorite. Once again, here's Trevor Denman.
Seek Again is still last, but got a lot of run now. Seek Again going to need somewhere to go, though, in behind a wall of horses. They come into the top of the lane now. Macro Access taken on by Midnight Storm, and Midnight Storm gets the lead. Ballabali now hooked to the outside in the red cap. On the extreme outside, Abbey Vale is finishing strongly as well. Homeward Bound and Midnight Storm dashes clear. Midnight Storm opening up, and Midnight Storm in full flight for the wire. Midnight Storm and Victor Espinosa very impressive in the Seabiscuit.
Midnight Storm by Windstar Farm Stallion, Pioneer of the Nile, powers his way to a lengthened 3/4 victory over Ballabali. Victor Espinosa aboard the Keeneland Sells Graduate in 142-3. Winner of the Grade 2 Del Mar Derby at 3 and runner-up in the Grade 1 Shoemaker Mile earlier this season, Midnight Storm faded to 6th in his last start, the Grade 3 Eddie D Stakes. The 4-year-old colt was bred in Kentucky by Alex Veneri and Marjorie Post-Dye. Trained by Phil D'Amato, Midnight Storm has earned $562,000 for Dye, Veneri Racing, and Little Red Feather Racing. Derby Dan Stallion American Lion, a brilliant and precocious multiple graded stakes winner by Champion Tis Now. American Lion is the sire of 6 first crop winners and is now available on Derby Dan's Breed Secure program for 2016. Contact the farm for more details. Next from Del Mar, the Grade 2 Hollywood Turf Cup. The Pizza Man, the even money favorite. Again, here's Trevor Denman.
Half the journey covered now, and kicking on with it here is Southern Freedom. Now takes a narrow advantage. Class leader right there, Procurement in third. Dana's Best gets a tap on the shoulder to keep up from fourth. Then comes Power Ped. On the far side is Wanstead Gardens in the gold colours. Down at the rail, Up with the Birds. Power Foot is another one in there. Ganesh is now 5 off the leaders. They're all starting to go after that leader now. Quick Casablanca's behind that. Then Texas Rayano. The Pizza Man, third last in the black cap, now has 7 to make up. Between runners comes Generoso and Big John B last, but they've taken much closer order now. They turned the pressure on up front, and Southern Freedom a narrow leader. On the outside, Dana's Best Procurement is in there as well. Power Ped makes it 4 in a line. On the inside, Class Leader now gives way. Up with the Birds in the red cap, and now the Pizza Man's let loose on the extreme outside. Black cap, Pizza Man, and Big John B even wider out. It's going to be a blanket finish. Here's the Pizza Man. The Pizza Man coming like an express train strikes the front with a 16 to go. And a scintillating performance from the Pizza Man. He wins stylishly.
The heavy favorite, the Pizza Man, rallies to defeat Big John B by 2 lengths. Mike Smith up in 2:31 3. The Pizza Man returns to Del Mar after finishing 3rd in this race last year. The Grade 1 Arlington Million winner was coming off a 5th place finish in the Breeders' Cup Turf. The 6-year-old gelding by English Channel was bred in Illinois by his owner, Midwest Thoroughbreds. The Pizza Man has a bankroll of nearly $1.9 million. Roger Bruggeman trains the winner. DRF Breeding, home of the new sire-powered results tool. Access race results from North America. Visit drf.com/breeding for additional information. Turf fillies and mares at Del Mar in the Grade 1 Matriarch Stakes. Folimbi, the 5-2 favorite. Trevor Denman has the call.
They strung out as they run past a half-mile pole. Curlin's Fox is the leader. Crowley's Law is right there in second. Baruta on the far side. Gender Agenda is tucked in 4th, 3 lengths off these leaders. Up alongside of that comes Receptor. Just in behind Receptor, we have Stormy Lucy. O'Lorder is in there as well, about 5 off them, and Stella Path, another one in the vanguard. Now here comes Folimbi with a nice run. Folimbi, pink cap, just got to pick a spot to run, then Chatty's on top. Going really, really wide here with She's Not Here. They come for home. It's wide open now. Gender Agenda on the inside. Perfecta down the center of the track. And still continuing a run for Limby the Grey on the outside. But it's Receptor in front now. Late run from Stormy Lucy. Stormy Lucy's flying. Receptor, Stormy Lucy. Stormy Lucy tagged her at the wire.
65-1, Stormy Lucy takes it by a head over Recepta with the favorite Folimbi 3rd. Kent DeSermo, the winning jockey, in 135 flat. Stormy Lucy had dropped her last 8 starts since recording consecutive graded stakes wins at Santa Anita nearly a year and a half ago. And she gives veteran trainer Ed Moger Jr. his first Grade 1 stakes victory. The trainer's brother Steve Moger purchased the winner privately after she won the 2014 running of the Grade 2 Santa Ana Stakes. The 6-year-old mare by Stormy Atlantic was bred in Kentucky by Mercedes Stable. Stormy Lucy has earned nearly $772,000. The Spendthrift Farm Stallion of the Week is Arch, a top 5 freshman sire. Arch has 11 winners and 3 black type horses, including graded stakes winner Taze on Ice, who is being pointed to the Grade 1 Los Alamitos Futurity, and recent Slideshow Stakes winner Go No Go.
Shaking it up on the outside, Central Bank is shaking it up to win in a driving finish. Shaking it up, and David Flores won the Malibu. They're almost in a straight line as they come for home now. Shaking it up will win it. Shaking it up, coming home powerfully. Shaking it up in a authoritative winner.
In this game, there's no room for second best.
To be the best, you need the best. Actistatin Equine, clinically proven joint protection. 3 U.S. patents and 2 clinical trials prove Actistatin Equine is the most powerful joint formula on the planet. Superior absorption helps your athlete lubricate, strengthen, renew. No other product even comes close. Find your best with Actistatin.
Ask your veterinarian or call for a free consultation. 866-587-7333.
The first horse in 37 years to sire a Triple Crown winner is also the leading third crop sire in the world and boasts the highest AEI of any sire in North America, higher than Tappet and Warfront. It takes a pioneer to lead an empire.
Don't you know Hail Marys are long shots? But even a long shot can be a winner. like at Tampa Bay Downs. Because at Tampa Bay Downs, well, jockey?
At Tampa Bay Downs, you can have a lot of fun, maybe win a little money, watching the horses run.
Awesome. Grandstand admission is free on weekdays and only $2 on weekends. So you think you can catch a race or two?
Yeah, maybe a long shot will pay off for me.
Tampa Bay Downs, live it up at the Downs.
I've got a to-do list and 5 acres of fresh air.
Top 3 tools: hammer, screwdriver, front loader.
Happiness is a drive-over mower deck.
A John Deere dealer can teach tractors to anybody.
In the right hands, an iMatch Quick Hitch could probably cure most of the world's problems.
That's how we run, and nothing runs like a Deere. John Deere is a proud sponsor of the Breeders' Cup.
Welcome back to Thoroughbred Week with the Grade 1 Clark Handicap just ahead in this segment. But first, the Grade 2 Hawthorne Gold Cup. Commissioner, the 4-5 favorite, Peter Galassi picks up the call.
Commissioner now ranging up on the outside second. Valiant City is back to third. Then to the outside, 4 Dubai gains ground fourth. Neck and Neck is fifth. They come to the top of the stretch. Majestic Harbor with Commissioner bearing down. Around the turn, they're in the stretch. Majestic Harbor the leader. Commissioner now moves right alongside in second. Neck and Neck picks up the leaders on the outside third. A little more than a furlong to go. Here's Commissioner now forging to the front. Neck and Neck closing ground in second. Majestic Harbor now third. A 16th to go. It's Commissioner with the lead. They're coming to the wire. Commissioner and Florent Giroux win the Gold Cup.
Odds-on favorite Commissioner closes out his career on a winning note, defeating Neck and Neck by 2.5 lengths. Florent Giroux aboard in 202 flat. A close second to Tonelist in the 2014 Belmont Stakes, and a 3-time graded 6-footer this season. The Kentucky-bred 4-year-old colt by AP Indy will join the stallion roster at Windstar Farm. Commissioner retires with a bankroll of $962,000. Todd Pletcher trains the winner. Commissioner paid $360 to win and is the Malone's favorite of the week, presented by Malone's, Lexington's favorite steakhouse. To Churchill Downs for the Grade 1 Clark Handicap. FNX, the 5-2 favorite. Travis Stone has the call.
FNX is on the move now. Here's FNX with a 4-wide bid with 3 furlongs to go. An opportunity is following FNX around the far turn. Looks to spare in the thick of it as well. Keen Ice is trying to catch up to the others. Still 8 lengths to make up, but outside of a quarter mile to go. FNX up alongside of Race Day, and these two turn for home together. Opportunity swings wide for the stretch drive. Looks to spare with a big effort down toward the rail. Keen Ice is trying to pick through the pack. There's 1 furlong left in the Clark. FNX with a narrow lead. Race Day looks to spare down inside. Opportunity keeps on grinding on the far outside. 16th to go. It is FNX in front. Opportunity final try. Keen Ice from way behind. Here's the wire. FNX has won.
FNX holds off last year's Clark winner Opportunity by 3/4 of a length. Mike Smith aboard the New York bred in 148-4. Smith rode the colt for the first time in the Breeders' Cup Classic when FNX finished second, beaten 6.5 lengths by American Pharoah. The Jimmy Jerkins trainee records his 3rd graded 6 victory of this season. The 4-year-old colt by Mineshaft was bred in New York by Dr. Russell Cohen. FNX has earned nearly $2,113,000 for Tribone Stable. Coming up, a 1-2 finish by stablemates in the Cigar Mile.
But Bahamian Squall has won the Sunshine State.
Bahamian Squall in front from Trinity Bird, Jackson Bend 4 outside. It's Bahamian Squall to win the Smile.
Opening day. Gulfstream Park. The march is on for glory, fortune, fame. Get your 2016 racing calendar free. The countdown is on. World-class jockeys. Heart-pounding action. This is racing. Saturday, December 5th. First race, 12:05 p.m.
Welcome to your playground, Gulfstream Park.
Since Florida's first Kentucky Derby winner, Needles, in 1956, Florida has produced 50 national champions,
The 11th Triple Crown winner,
13 classic winners, 155 millionaires, memorable performances, and 26 Breeders' Cup winners. Produce your next champion in Florida.
City Wolf and Emma Jane Wilson, outstanding in the Durham Cup. City Wolf won it by 2, and City Wolf has collared the leaders. And it's City Wolf, and it's just a matter of how much you'll win by. City Wolf going away in the third.
City Wolf, a graded stakes winner by leading sire Giant's Causeway, and a half-brother to leading sires Ghost Zapper and City Zip, standing at Adena Springs South.
Since 1894, Daily Racing Form has told the story of thoroughbred racing. 120 years later, Daily Racing Form continues to tell the story and bridges the worlds of racing and breeding, presenting DRF sire-powered results. Access race results by sire, name of horse, track, date, age, type of race, distance, surface, and country. And now, sort results by DRF's exclusive buyer speed figures, available only at DRF Breeding.
Time now for the feature race of the week, presented by Keeneland, investing in racing's future since 1936. To Aqueduct for the Grade 1 Cigar Mile. Last year's winner, Private Zone, the 6-5 favorite. Here's the call by John Embrial.
Private Zone leading the field midway around the far turn. Private Zone by a length. Matru is in second. Red Vine to his inside in third. Then it's Mishawish in fourth. Tonal is still with a lot to do, and Full of Mine at the back. And now they're moving for the head of the stretch. Private Zone holding on to the lead here, and it's Matru, Mishawish on the far outside, Red Vine in behind as they pass the 3/16 pole. Private Zone challenged here by Matru and Mishawish. Mishawish on the outside and Matru. Those two are right together. Tonalist is putting in a big late run, and Red Vine is splitting horses. The four of them come down to the line. Look like Tonalist got there.
Tonalist rallies to score by a neck over his stablemate Red Vine. John Velasquez aboard in 137 flat, a 104 buyer speed figure. The 100th victory of the year for Christophe Clement, who trains the top two finishers. The latest Grade 1 stakes victory for the 2014 Belmont winner, who also captured the last two runnings of the Jockey Club Gold Cup. Tonalist getting back on track following his 5th place finish in the Breeders' Cup Classic. The 4-year-old colt by Tappet was bred in Kentucky by Woods Lane Farm. Tonalist has banked $3,647,000 for Robert Shell Evans. John Velasquez with the Safe Ride of the Week, presented by Sally Horse Fans, the safest way to the winner's circle. We'll have 2-year-olds at Laurel Park, along with stakes action from Aqueduct, Golden Gate, Gulfstream Park, and Turfway Park next week here on Thoroughbred Week.
Thoroughbred Week is presented by the Florida Thoroughbred Breeders and Owners Association and the Florida Department of Agriculture. Online at tbredweek.com.